while we all flexing. Drip in diamonds, all the haters second guessing. $1 million swagger, yeah, we making the impression. From the block to the top, we rising in succession. Oh yeah, drip, drip, millions, that's how we live. Drip, drip, millions, we the kings of the game.
Yep, so excitement is reaching a fever pitch amongst much of the drip community, and for good reason, because something so huge is ready to drop that many within the community think it could change the face of drip and the drip ecosystem forever. But along with all of that bullishness and excitement comes a lot of confusion. But I'm going to address some of that in this video amongst some other things, so definitely stay tuned to the end. But first and foremost, you know the drill. If you're watching this, enjoying it, but haven't yet subscribed, please 5-star frog splash that subscribe button, leave me some love in the comments, and rest assured, I'll love you a long time if you do. Now, two of the most common questions I'm getting in my Telegram DMs or over on YouTube are, Drip Millionz, what are you doing with your drip right now? And what are you doing to prepare for the launch of DRIP X? Now, as you know, I can't give financial advice, but what I can do is give you some info on what I'm personally doing. And the answers to these two questions actually overlap quite a bit. So I don't like to overcomplicate my strategies. I don't like to get involved in things that I have to monitor too closely because I'm a pretty busy guy. So the first thing I'm going to say is I'm keeping a portion of my drip liquid, because you never truly know what's coming for drip. There's so many people developing for it right now. Is a huge opportunity could come out of the blue, and as we've seen before, some very good devs are developing for drip right now. So I want to have some liquid drip ready in case that happens. And also, as with any other crypto, with any other DeFi project, I do have some sell targets. If I don't have any drip liquid, I can't take advantage of those sort of price pumps where I can scrape off a bit of profit on top of that. So some OG drip will be staying liquid. And that brings me on to wrapped drip. Now, there's a lot of confusion around wrapped drip right now. Now, it is pretty straightforward. I'm going to be doing a specific video showing people how to wrap their drip. So I'm not going to cover that right now, but I am going to be increasingly wrapping some of my drip to take advantage of, again, potential price pumps and the increasing amount of utility that's coming for it. I've been saying all along that wrapped drip is a huge thing for the ecosystem, and it's proving correct. So we know that DRIP X is going to be utilizing wrapped drip. We know that Wasteland Labs is most likely going to be utilizing wrapped drip. We have Gas Pump Games that has just recently released that I haven't yet played. I've been way too busy, but I will be doing that this weekend just to try it out, give that some support, and shout out to G Money for developing that. And the fact is, it's going to be very volatile, and we could see some big price increases in wrapped drip. So I like to have some on hand. The kitchen sink is also supporting wrapped drip if you want to stick it in there, but I personally don't have any wrapped drip in the kitchen sink myself right now, only OG drip. But as for wrapped drip, we do know that on the 22nd of February, when DRIP X launches, we're going to be able to purchase DRIP X tokens with wrapped drip. So definitely a ton of utility and worth having some bags of that, in my opinion. And before I move on to the second question, I do have around 20% of my liquid drip in the kitchen sink. So some people have been saying recently that they've noticed the TVL is going down a little bit. Now, in my opinion, this is to be expected because people are preparing their strategies for DRIP X. So I think we will see a little bit of a dip in the TVL. It's still around 14 million, which is awesome. And it has burned now over 2 million drip. So absolutely phenomenal work from Matt and Eric, the developers of DRIP X. So I'm personally continuing with my strategy for the kitchen sink, which is to build up to around 20 claims, then do some more regular claiming, but put in about 25% of that back in to the ecosystem, because I'm trying to play responsibly while taking some profits as well. Because with any ROI DApp, in my opinion, it's always a good idea to get your ROI and then you're playing with house money. So as much as I trust the project and I think it's going to absolutely boom once people have got their positions in DRIP X and they've stopped sort of claiming maybe quite as regularly, I think the TVL will go back up, and I do think it's sustainable. But as with crypto and DeFi, you never ever know. You never know how the community is going to respond to news. You never know any of these variables. So I'm personally going to be taking responsibly some profits out of there as per my specific game plan. So everyone should probably have their own game plan. Don't copy anyone else. Go with your risk tolerance. And talking of risk tolerance, we have on the 22nd, as I've mentioned, the release of DRIP X. Now, this is creating so much hype. We're getting a ton of eyes into the drip ecosystem. It's bringing eyes to OG drip. It's bringing eyes to wrapped drip, and a very cool ecosystem is shaping up over there. So people have been asking me, what am I specifically doing to get prepared for the launch? Now, at the moment, my intention is to keep my strategy very simple. I have some BNB on standby to buy some max power miners at 1 BNB each. I'm definitely going to buy at least maybe 2 or 3 of those. They are going to mint me DRIP tokens, and with that DRIP I can then stake that and get BNB rewards. Now, I'm personally not getting involved in the V3 liquidity pools. That's just per my risk tolerance. Of course, that could be an awesome play, but for me, I'm not going to be doing that. But I am, as I mentioned before, going to be staking my DRIP tokens to earn BNB rewards. And I haven't decided how much DRIP I'm going to buy yet. On the launch day, I will buy some, definitely, so that's definitely going to be part of my strategy as well, as I know I can stake that for those BNB rewards, and I am bullish on BNB going into this next bull run. So I actually found a couple of spare accounts that I totally forgot I had about 3,000 DRIP in total in there, so I'm going to be using that in my upcoming video to show you exactly how to wrap your DRIP, because I know that's a very common question that I'm getting asked, and I think it's important that everyone at least knows how to do it so they can develop their game plan ahead of time. So I hope that answered a few questions on my specific strategy, and I did go over this a little bit in my recent interview with the DRIP Warriors over on their new channel, so definitely give them a follow if you haven't already. The interview's not out yet. I think they're just editing it up a little bit, but I had a great chat with those guys, all things crypto, DRIP, stable swap, lifestyle, you name it, we chatted about it. There's some awesome guys over there. I love the way they're running that new channel, so shout out to them. And I did cover a little bit of what I consider a pretty simple strategy for DRIP. And talking of stable swaps, since my last video, it's actually reached over 1 million in liquidity. So I am a independent liquidity provider, as my brother at Blue Chip Drip would say, and it's printing me USDT every single day. It has to be one of my favorite protocols of all time. It's licensed, it's regulated, there's zero Ponzonomics. It's pretty much earning me a part-time wage right now every single day. And shout out to everyone that has signed up under my link to support the channel. It does mean a lot, and I will be doing some giveaways in the very near future, so definitely stay tuned for those. But shout out to Danny D and the team for creating such an incredible platform that is changing a lot of people's lives. So if you're interested in joining up or finding out some more information, I'll leave my link in the description and you can check that out. Definitely check out the Stable Swap Telegram group as well. It's one of the best Telegram groups out there. The vibes are incredible and the people are super helpful. So shout out to everyone in Stable Swap. And I have to mention that there's currently a promotion going on over there right now, up until I believe it's the 18th of February. And the APRs are higher than even the 0.35% per day standard. It's just dropped in the last hour. They've increased that to 0.42% per day on stable coins. And don't forget, there's zero Ponzonomics. All of those rewards that you get paid daily come from fee sharing off of an OTC regulated platform in the Philippines. So it's a wonderful place to be. I've never had a stable coin strategy before, but it is literally printing USDT or USDC if you prefer that. So Stable Swap doing huge things. So I hope you got some value from this video. Thank you to everyone who continues to support the channel and is showing me love in the comments and watching the live streams. I'm definitely doing another one of those this week. And in the meantime, stay bullish, stay dripping, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Yeah, out rolling with the squad, we all flex. Dripping diamonds, all the haters second guessing. $1 million swagger, yeah, we making the impression. From the block to the top, we rising in succession. Oh yeah, drip millions, that's how we live. Drip millions, we the kings of the game. Flexing on them haters, they all know our name. We shining so bright, can't nobody contain. Drip millions, yeah, we run this lane. Oh yeah, drip millions, yeah, we run this lane. Oh yeah.